read such a book, So yeah, I'm like, it started making a difference in my life. So I'm sure whoever reads it, it's going to be the same feeling. So yeah, well, soon I'll share whatever, the more pages I'll definitely share my views. But really, congratulations, sir, and looking forward for more such books, from you.
Sure. So this book for psychology counseling, it covers both the aspects, abnormal psychology, all the conditions, and exactly practical counseling. For example, stress, right? So what, as a counselor, you will talk to the client. As a client, what they will ask you questions. And as a counselor, what are the 20 steps, 30 steps for different conditions you will tell to the client, right? And then there are different in middle some engagement things which you will just like get hooked. You cannot leave the book once you start it, right? So those who have chosen to wait for the new book, they have got it. It's a part of child fellowship and psychology counseling. And those from the new batch who took August exam batch, and very recently they have got everyone, right? August exam, everyone has that book. And for marriage, that book is not there. For marriage, the other book which is there is one published in December, which is about marriage counseling, marital relationship counseling, and family therapy, and test for relationships. That December book covers. And August exam going batch, they have that. There are like more than 30 tests for relationship, respect, whether there is going to be compatibility, whether this marriage will survive, or you should, or is there something to do to bring something like that. And then now one more book is released, which will come next week, again for marriage counseling program. I have sold both the copyrights to NSCA. Other than my salary, I get that also. So that new book includes more than 130 couple activities. So as a couple, to reignite your relationship, to develop respect among each other, to challenge each other in a proper way, to have an argument or discuss something without fighting, right? Or without shouting, or a lot of things, to add some spice in the relationship, or to, if it is boredom, to come out of boredom and to add something like that. Okay. So that is more of practical book. Okay. So the fun-filled couple activities, those who are from the previous batch, that book is not there. Those who are for those who enrolled very last week only, for them that book is there. Obviously, now some people are like sending a WhatsApp, sir, I'm your, so they're like, I'm going to get it. It doesn't matter. Like Sonal is like, already yesterday night I WhatsApp to sir, new book, so I'm going to have it. And she's not like, sir, I want that book, or I will buy that book. No, that is not her style. She's like, sir, you gift me this book. Okay, fine. So she has that right, that relationship, our, so, and others are also like that. So Karthikani was also like, just from her own style, NGO owner, so typical stuff. So I want that book. I said, okay. Yeah, actually, yes. So it cannot be something like, I will think, get back. No. So either it is yes, or it is something else. Okay, fine, that's great. Okay, so this book is, I have sold the exclusive rights to NSCA. Only those who are enrolled for marriage counseling course with the new batch, they will get it. The earlier batch, you have everything you got. Even if you are old batch, even if you finish marriage exam in August 2021, still you got the test, right, as a gift from my side. The soft copy everyone got. If you're not downloaded, very good. Don't ask again. So, and those who are appearing August batch for marriage, they have got the new book of marriage counseling, which include test and all. And now going onwards, you will get that test wala book plus principles of all those things, marriage steps and all, how to prepare as a marriage counselor, and couple activities. Shilpa's like, I'm going to get all the books. She's announcing in front of everyone. And that's like, you know, wow, I like that. So what everyone got the books for marriage counseling, whatever you, if you have already received the books, those are your books. Those who have chosen to wait for the new book, you will get 2 new books. Right? Those some people were like, no, sir, I need urgent book. Okay, no problem. So we have sent them urgent book. So whatever was there. Child book, 3 books are there. One is the counseling book, if which has been dispatched this week. Right. And for now we start with the child exam. So for this February exam, child exam will come from majorly from child book. So for the child book, the book on gray color book, parent child, almost questions will come from there. 50 questions, 100 marks, 1 hour, no negative marks, all questions are compulsory. And 45 questions out of 50 or 40 questions will come from parent child book, and remaining 10 questions will come from the pink book for child exam. So those who are fellows who are appearing first exam, they also will appear child exam, correct? In February. So what is exam date? Okay, very good. Seriously. So you got the WhatsApp there, exam. Okay, still confirming that. Okay, so do you remember the exam dates? Because you keep on changing so much. No, actually. So exam date is 18 to 27. Yeah, thank you, Prerna. Okay. So exam date 18 to 27. You will get the exam link on 18th and 19th. Don't open your inbox 18th morning and expect that there is going to be a mail. Wait. So 18th or 19th, it comes in some slots. You will get the mail. If you do not get the mail, exam mail by 20th, that is the time you will inform. Okay. And that information you will send your name, email, and course. So course means the exam which you are appearing. Okay, exam subject you are appearing. That you will WhatsApp. And you will WhatsApp to only Pallavi. So right now you will save this number. Okay. You can WhatsApp me also, but I take 1 week to reply in exam during exam days. By the time exam will be over. So so right now everyone save number of Pallavi. You will not WhatsApp now. Okay. So you will not WhatsApp on 18th or 19th. So wait till 20th. If you do not get, then only. If you have 2 subjects, 2 exams expected, or 3 subjects, some people are multiple courses. So you will get separate mail for each subject. Okay. 40 to 45 questions from parent-child book, 10 questions from the pink book. From the counseling book, questions will not come for child exam. Okay. For at least Feb batch, but you will read it because you will read it. You want to read it. Okay. Link will come either on 18th or 19th, only one time, right? And once you get a mail, that same mail will have a link inside it. And when you click on the link, exam starts, and that is counted as your 1 attempt. And if you close your exam, or if you score less than 60%, you can appear exam in August. So there are some very smart people, they click on the link just for fun. Their attempt is counted, then they cannot appear Feb exam. They have to appear in August, right? And there are some people who who appear one exam, they get less score like 64. Then they think, oh my God, just a passing borderline. Actually, you were backbencher. That's why you got that marks, right? And they try to upgrade the score. Not allowed. You get disqualified. if you try to upgrade your score, first, if you pass, you will not be allowed to attempt second time. If you do second attempt, you are disqualified. There is no refund in that case. You cannot appear August exam also. You will not get certificate. Okay. So do not do that malpractice. Right. There is another malpractice which happens at our training centers or hospitals where 100, 500 people they enroll for management courses. So that problem at least is not there in psychology program because everyone is appearing from their own home. %60 is passing, right? And some like you will get the link either on 18th or 19th, and the same link will work till 27th. Okay, 11:55 p.m. And if you have technical error, then you can WhatsApp that there was some technical error, and that's why you need to reappear exam. But sometimes some people in the past they have done that they are attending today's session also because they were disqualified last time. So what they did is like they scored like 64, 68 marks and they decided, okay, I want to upgrade. Then they wrote to Pallavi that please send me the new exam link. There was a technical error. So that was not technical error. They actually appeared exam, but they want to upgrade their score by appearing second time. In that case, you get disqualified. If it is real technical error, then that is captured in the system. So don't worry. Then it will be considered. And if you WhatsApp Pallavi only during working hours. So it's not like you are appearing exam in the middle of night and she's going to send you or help you. It cannot happen. You can appear exam day or night anytime. That is okay. But if there is some technical difficulty, that will be resolved during working hours. It happens mostly with the nursing courses because the nurses or doctors, they are on the night duty and they are like, okay, there is a technical error, immediately 2 a.m. Sorry. So they will call. So at least from this, people are mature, they will not do that. There is one more good part. So before 27th, you will finish on by the time 27th date is over, you will finish the exam, right? And immediately you will get a email result. So there are some people sometimes there is auto typing activated in your mobile, and then instead of writing your email ID, some other email ID is written or some other name is written or spelling mistake. That correction cannot be done. So make sure at least these three things actually, your name spelling, mobile number, and email address, because the result will come on your email address. So sometimes some people write at gmail.com or at Gmail spelling, they do mistake of Gmail or anything. So the email goes to the wrong email, the result goes to the wrong email, right? So avoid that mistake because that change is not allowed. That option is not there in the system. Hard copies result you will get immediately, instantly after submitting your exam, so that you know whether you are right, what is your score, and your score is also displayed on the screen. So 60% is passing. If you score less, it's okay. Keep quiet, relax, appear August. Okay, and if you score good, you are awarded outstanding student award. Good means last time it was 84 or 86 or something like that. What was your score, Sonal? Sonal? Dr. Sonal? No? Okay. So 84, 86 was the last time score. This time I'm expecting higher score. No, this exam is for the previous batch. So today session people are attending from the next batch. Okay. So for all those who enroll from mid-October or November, mid-October, they will appear August exam. Okay, right? Oh wow, that's good. So I think that works. And so if you get higher score, that's good. You can then WhatsApp me, right? If your score is more than 84 or something. So whatever name you mention during exam is counted as your name on the certificate, right? So Nehal, you already have changed it in your gazette and everything now. So whatever is the new name, the correct spelling you will mention in the exam, right? An address, some people, they have received books at one address. In exam you can write new address, no problem. Okay. And there is the three things you cannot change is after exam is name, email, and mobile number. So there are some people, they have typo error in their spelling mistake, or they have recently married and they forget what is their new surname. So and then they write 1,000 mails that they want to change their names. So option is not there. Okay, so that's a good question. Practice paper is not required for child exam, because child exam is easy and comfortable. It is MCQ pattern, and most of the questions will come from. So what I'm giving brief is about child as of now, right? We'll come to the psychology adult also. Most of the questions will come from sessions conducted by Vidya Anantraman. If you have missed sessions, very good. You will score 70%. If you have attended sessions and read the book, then you will score 80 to 80%. Right? If you have attended sessions, read the book twice, you will score more than 90%. So around 20 questions will come from scenarios taken from Vidya's webinars. And remaining 30 will come directly from the book or some scenarios from the book. You have your own upbringing, your own personal knowledge of raising the child. Do not use that during exam. That answer will be wrong. So whatever is the scientific way which has been taught to you, or as per research, as per book, as per sessions, will be considered the right answer. Now you may think that whether you will get the answer key. You will get the score. Now practice questions I will ask you right now. The child is not doing homework, and now tomorrow she's afraid to go to school, and in the morning she's saying that she has a stomach pain. So what will you do? Okay, visit a doctor, give her a slab, put water on her, or put her in some and put it in her school, or ask the child what is the matter. Okay, so some people are like, okay, actually sir, my mother did this with me, that's why I answered this in the exam. So that answer is not counted as a correct answer. So yeah, correct. So whatever is the right answer. So, and then yeah, correct, ask the child and all those things. Then there are like you are a teacher in a school, and you have asked everyone, given assignment to everyone for preparing for a drama, and everyone has prepared, but there is one student who has not prepared, and now it is just one day remaining and there is no time for preparation, but she is asking you, ma'am, please take me. Okay, so what will you do? You will punish her and scold her. Second is you will give her a chance. Third is you will explain her and deny her chance. And last is call her parents. What is the answer? Correct, correct, correct. So in this case, you explain her and deny her chance, so that she knows it's not a movie where only always the hero, the child of the hero gets the reward, even if the child is singing very badly. It doesn't happen in real life. In real life, if you do not perform good, you do not get the reward. If you are not practiced, you are not allowed to take part in the drama. So make her realize and explain her. That is it. Next time you can come. So now there are some students who are like thinking, yeah, sir, you do this with me. You did this with me recently. And Darshana is like, sir, you did this recently, yesterday only with me. Okay, yeah, actually. questions objective. So it will be scenario based question will be long questions, and then answer will be objective. You can select, right? And there, you can go to the previous question. At the bottom there is a back and forward button, and by clicking the back button at the bottom you can go to the previous question, right? You have to make sure that before 1 hour you have to click on the complete button, right? No, this meeting is for the previous students. As a new student also, you attend it so that it will be useful for your August exam also. And you get what to study. Okay, start with the child book and all those things, right? All the questions are objective for first exam. Yes, my dear Nehal, yes. Okay. And for fellowship exam, we will come to that. Okay, those who are not read, you should not appear fellowship exam. Okay, timing on the screen, very good question. So before 1 hour, now there will be 10 questions or 15 questions or 20 questions about your profile. So I tell you now how it works. Okay, some people are thinking, okay, sir, I'm at home, then I will have one son on one side and my husband on one side, and both will search the answers. Or one will be like, son is very good in Google and husband is good in reading, so they will search the answer and we will write it. So it doesn't work because there is a trick. So what we have done, so we ask you, we waste your time. When you start the exam, we waste your 15 minutes first. We ask you all your life history, 15, 20 minutes. And that all the questions are mandatory. So you will write your name, mobile, email, date of birth, your profile, your present job, future job, all those history. And it takes up your 10 to 15 minutes. So how many minutes remaining? Around 45 to 50 minutes. So 1 minute, one question. There is no time to open the book. You like it? So if you are sincere, you will pass. If you want to cheat, good. Yes, thank you, Prerna. That is good point. So there are some people who want to go to the previous question, and at the top in the browser, they click back button. Exam is submitted or your attempt is gone. So avoid that mistake. And sometimes when you click on the submit button, you get the red alert that select all the questions. So you have to go back and find out which question you have missed out. Okay, the time is very limited. So avoid missing any questions, write everything. There are some people who will okay, I don't want to write about myself because I don't have time. No problem. So that system will not allow you to submit until you finish about yourself, writing that story about yourself. Okay. And then easy questions are there. Around 20 questions will be easy directly from the book. If you have read the book, you will be able to find the answer either here or in the book, wherever you want. So very easy. Attend webinar, 60% passing. Attend webinar plus book one time, 70 to 80%. Attend webinar, books 2 times, you will get 90%. And counseling book for child exam, not required. As of now, focus on parent. If you are short in time, just focus on parent child book. You have to click on the submit button. Okay. You have to click on the submit. That's a good question. Right? So put a timer, click on the submit button. Now about marriage. We come to marriage. For marriage, you had either one book or 2 books. Okay. So very early stages, some people, 1 or 2 people might be there who have postponed their exam of marriage for some reason. So they might have 1 book. For all those others, there are 2 books. Whatever book you have, the primary book is your marriage counseling book. Right? If you enroll for marriage, you know that, which is your primary book. So, Kanika, you are going to appear August exam. Just relax now. Correct. So that is your primary book for marriage. Most of the questions will be from that book. Just ignore first 4. Yeah, February exam going batch. Marriage book is the older edition. Correct. From the older edition book, you will ignore first 3 or 4 chapters if you have less time. And read all those chapters, remaining chapters twice. You will get 70 to 80%. And other reason is, okay, no need to write. Everyone knows what is their book, no need to write. Okay. So if you have enrolled for marriage course, you know what is the book you have. No need to, okay, others don't care for that information. And if you have the new book of marriage counseling, which includes the test and all, so your exam is in August, right? No, just relax, learn now, because questions will be from webinar also, Wednesday webinars, at least 5 to 10 questions. So if you have missed the webinar, just read the book, still you will pass. The exam is made like that. Vinita, yes, first exam, if you are ready, Vinita, then your first exam will be child. Otherwise, you can appear August both exams, Vinita, in your case. Good. So you can appear child. You will get the link, right? So almost, and okay, if there is someone who is by the time exam date is getting completed 27th Feb and not ready for, just a second. So if you think your exam is, you're not prepared for exam and still you get the link because you were in that batch, just ignore it. Don't worry, right? And, there are sometimes people like they get the link on 18th or 19th, any one day, only link will come only one time and they want to appear exam on 25th. So just go to that email and find it. No need to WhatsApp to your relation manager or anyone for asking a new link. Ma'am, I want to appear exam today, please send me link. Right? You already got the link now. No, Manpreet. Dr. Manpreet, your exam is August. You will not get the link at all actually. So you will not be able to appear. Right. So we have very fixed exam windows. You know, the self-paced program in the market, they're not valid self-paced certificates. So we have, as per International Accreditation Forum and ISO 29993 rules, we have fixed exam windows, Feb exam and August exam. After you finish your Feb exam, you get your certificate in March or April. And when you finish your August exam, you get certificate in September, October. Result you get immediately. So like if you want to apply for some job or further education or abroad, so you can use that result email for that thing. Sample questions already covered, my dear. Yeah. 2 sample questions. Huh? Anyone third sample question who will ask? If you have read the book, you already know what are the sample questions. Right? Now we come to Psych. Shrija, you will appear August. You are not for Feb. Dr. Harpreet will appear Feb exam fellowship. Yes. Okay. So all those who enroll mid-October onwards, ideally they are August, unless you have already informed me and I have approved you separately. And if you have enrolled November onwards, then absolutely August. There is no special approval for that case. Okay, Dr. Pratibha is like, sir, actually, my OPD is going to start. Can you just come to CBT? Okay, yes. And Parul is like, sir, I have just come for CBT and not for all this thing. Okay, actually, CBT is going to create a lot of confusion. I'll tell you why. So there are 7 people in today's session. Others are missing. Okay, we come to marriage again. So marriage, all the books from the marriage counseling book and 50 questions, 60% passing, 100 marks, all questions compulsory, no negative marks. Good. Again, some questions scenario based and some questions directly from the book. Exam will be easy. For child exam is the easiest exam. Okay. So if you are afraid and you have read, make sure you appear the exam because that's how you get over your fear. So be bold, be courageous, right? But if you are not prepared and afraid or overconfident, then avoid the exam because we change your mentor. If you fail your exam, your mentor is changed. Remember that. Okay. even if you're favorite of your mentor, you will get other mentor, and that reflects very poorly on performance of the mentor. Scenario, example of scenarios. Um, yeah, those who have attended webinar, Ruth, you know all the scenarios. You already practitioner here. You know all the scenarios. Prerna, it cannot happen for you. You cannot fail, because if you fail, I will gift gun to Webo and tell him to do his work. Yeah, you know. Okay, now coming to CBT, right? Now there are some people, some lucky 15 people lucky, who had CBT as a combination of fellowship because they had received the scholarship, right? Now there are some other people who are thinking, sir, I also want that scholarship. Okay, so that was separate, lockdown, all the scenarios, and that time fees was also very high. Okay, so for them, CBT exam is not separate. Okay, CBT is integrated in your fellowship exam. Okay. Now there are 7 people in today's session approximate, those who have CBT separate exam. I will read the name of those people. Those who aren't present today. Come on. Parul Sharma, Richa Singh, Subrida Bhattacharya, Niveda, Aparna Tiwari, Monika R, Dr. Anupama Gupta, Kripa. In today's who are present right now, these are the names. You will have your CBT separate exam. Yeah, Richa, for you also. Richa is thinking, my God, how many exams I'm going to appear? Okay, she's already busy. So, yeah, okay. But you know, don't worry. Very good. Oh, is it? So the questions will not come from the second book of marriage counseling. Only one book is your main book for Feb exam. August exam we will discuss later. Tejaswini, no. Tejaswini Rane, if you had fellowship with CBT as a combination, check your confirmation mail. Please don't ask me this question. You check yourself, and then only that exam will be integrated for fellowship and CBT. Okay. So no. So if it is there, Karthikeri in your combination, it will be integrated with the fellowship. If it is there, okay. So you don't need to worry about. If it was integrated, you don't need to worry because you are appearing fellowship exam and you get separate certificates. Okay. Shilpa Gandhi, wait. Okay. August, we'll talk August and next Feb. Just relax. Correct. Very good, Aparna. That was a good question now. We are coming to good question, people. So 50 questions, MCQs, all MCQs. If you have attended Dr. Rati Goyal's session, then only you are going to complete your CBT scoring. If you have missed Dr. Rati's sessions, or if you have missed watching YouTube, all the sessions are there. Dr. Rati's sessions on YouTube channel. Do not WhatsApp me now, sir. Please, can you send link? I will not send link. I have already sent all the links for CBT sessions. So you go to your messages, search, and appear. Right? And so if you have missed Dr. Rati's session for CBT, you will go to YouTube, watch. There is a playlist, CBT playlist, or the plus videos, which there are some videos which are hidden, are not visible on YouTube, but they are visible from the link which I have sent you earlier. So you will go to those links and watch those classes. If you do that, you are through. 70% you will score. Plus the study material which I have sent you, if you read that, you will score 80 to 90%. CBT exam is easy if you do both these things. MCQ pattern. Tricky questions, huh? Dr. Rati, you know what is her level? So she always asks tricky questions. Right. Okay. So Sneha Divekar, Dr. Sneha Divekar, your answer is correct. You will have fellowship with substance abuse integrated. And Prerna Agrawal, I'm checking you. Oh yes, actually. So I'm adding it. Don't worry, I remember your spelling, Prerna. Special spelling. No. Done. Prerna, separate exam, CBT. I don't know how many exams you are going to do, but she's like, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm already ready. Wow, that's good. I like it. I don't think, Frenas, you have CBT in your combo. And Dr. Pradeepa, I will send you. You have received already, but you missed out. Or go to YouTube now. I have sent you the link for YouTube last week. Please go through that YouTube and do it. Okay, watch. And Dr. Sakti, CBT is not there, no, separately? Dr. Sakti integrated, just a second. Yes, yours is a single exam. The fellowship and CBT is integrated for you. Right? Manpreet is also separate. Manpreet is also separate, correct. Mini integrated. Dr. Varsha Narayanan, you will appear August exam. So please do not appear Feb exam because of the new book. Otherwise, you will miss out on the new book. And you don't want to do that, right? Because the version of the books will not match, right? So there are some very talented people, they say that I'm ready and they do the misadventure of appearing Feb exam, but actually the questions and the books will not match, right? So the books have changed for August exam people. So just appear the session, learn, and your learning, don't cut out your learnings. So I know Dr. Varsha is very sincere. She's good. She attends, even if busy, so she attends all the sessions. Padma, your exam is August. If you are going for a job, then and ready for this thing, then I can change your schedule. Padma, if you are ready for Feb exam, I think there is a job opportunity for you. So if there is you are ready for exam Feb, you can appear Feb also. Daisy, आपने if you अगर आपका पढ़ाई हुआ है Daisy, तो आप Feb करो, नहीं हुआ है तो August करना. Dharanija, I don't know. Okay, so that Dharanija Feb. Dharanija is Feb. Saini Bose August. You cannot appear Feb exam. Please do not put any special request. Okay, I will not reply. How many papers? Khushbu Kabra, child now. Child is one already. Watch YouTube now. I'm not going to repeat. Okay, I'm coming to fellowship. So fellowship is going to be Saini Bose August. Exam is not going to match otherwise. Right? Who is this Padma? This is which Padma? I didn't get the book yet, sir. Name, without name, I do not talk. There is secrecy, I cannot manage. So mention your complete name. Padma, what? Which Padma? I know 2-3 Padmas. Padmini, August. Ila, you can appear Feb exam. You have requested me. I have changed your exam schedule to Feb. Ila, you don't need to wait for August. Kanika, oh seriously, Kanika, actually your exam schedule is Feb. But if you want August, no problem. You will get the link, but you ignore it. Shika, for child already done now. I have already shared the questions. Hetal, one exam, child. Dr. Somil, you can appear Feb exam. Your exam is Feb, Dr. Somil Singh. Shreya, no. The fees was higher. The previous batch, it was 1.36 recording. And that's why there were 3 combo, right? Now the fees is less. So that's why CBT is not there. So those who want CBT, they can take separately. But instead of CBT, you should take Mind Coach. Because when you take CBT, you need a cooperative client. You want someone to do the worksheet, do the assignments, and all those things. And it's a lot of cooperation and educated client. They run away. So if you want, if you have a client who looks for magic or who wants immediate outcome, or they don't want to do something, they want you to do something or tell them some techniques, then Mind Coach is better, right? Ila, you have taken approval for FEB now. I have approved already. You can appear FEB exam, Ila, because you are already practitioner, marriage counseling. You will be able to do. Don't worry. For you, it will be easy. Shraddha, August, Psych 6. Okay. So, my dear Padma, you will get just WhatsApp me right now your email ID. I will reply to you. Only Padma, not it. Okay, Padma from Shillong. Okay. Okay, your husband is in military, correct? He's a lieutenant colonel or something, right? So your book has, that is a restricted area, that your book has been dispatched by speed post. Okay. And Anishma has already sent you, most likely, your speed post receipt. If not received, I will tell you. Kavita, your all exams are done now. Kavita Soni, I hope your fellowship is done, right? You are my student since 2 years. And if you tell me your fellowship is pending, okay, I need to meet you now. Dr. Sarda, okay, yes, Sarda Kaulagi, yes, your exam is in Feb. If you're not ready, then August. So there is no charge for shifting your exam window from Feb to August, and you don't need to do anything, right? You can just drop me a WhatsApp one line and I will change the exam window. That option 1 is there, or just do nothing. And even if you get a link, do not open the link. Do not waste your attempt. Just ignore the email. Don't worry. Sarda, I will check and reply. I don't think for Dr. Sarda. Okay, I always keep on saying Dr. Sarda, but she's in Phil. Oh yes, Sarda, Dr. Sarda. Oh no, you are Dr. Sarda. Your email also is Dr. Sarda. Okay. In yours, CBT is included. Wow, that's good. So if you're appearing for fellowship exam, it will be integrated exam. Thank you, Althea Michael. Please attend FEB exam. I have been waiting since 1.5 years. When are you going to attend? So don't worry, exam is easy. Try. Even if you're afraid, what will happen? You will just fail. Doesn't matter. There is no charge. You can appear in August if you fail. At least attempt. At least you can get over your fear. Marriage, Swami, 1 exam from marriage counseling book. Dr. Pranjali Shah, you can appear from, seriously, like you can appear from, appear in Feb, 1 exam. Deepika Manimaran, yes, Feb exam. Dr. Sneha Divekar, I will reply you on WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp me now, and or Monday you can WhatsApp me, or just keep a WhatsApp. I will try to send you, or call me Monday, na? I will explain you on phone. I will give you a shortcut because you are already busy practitioner. Priya Patel, my dear, you have fellowship exam, and okay, there are 53 messages. I'm reading one by one. Okay, I'm going to miss. So I have stopped reading all the chats. If you have question, you can write again. If already answer is covered, then don't write now. And don't write in the chat, sir, what is my course? Seriously, you should know what is your course at least. That's a good question, Dr. Pranjali. You can continue to attend webinars even after course completion, right? But if you miss 5 webinars, you are automatically removed by the system from webinar Zoom link. Priya Jayaraman, yes, attempt Feb exam. This is your first exam, no? Now, Psych 6, correct? Psych 6 means psychology counseling 6 months. If you already, that is so complex now. If you already got 2 books, now marriage people, if you have some, marriage counselors, if you have some commitment, you can exit the meeting or you can continue, no problem. Already people have dropped out. Or CBT, exclusive CBT course also, you can also drop out or continue, no problem. Now, child people is also done. Psych 6, psychology counseling 6 months, and fellowship. Okay. Pooja Pandey, if you are eating your food, no need to hide. You are not in a school. कि धीरे से चुप के आराम से खाओ ना एकदम बढ़िया अच्छे से कोई टेंशन नहीं लेना आराम it's okay. Actually, you should send me also. I'm also feeling very hungry and I'm going to ask you कुछ खाने को दे दो यार. Okay, Padma, I have already covered. So improvisation of score is not allowed. If you pass, pass. 60% if you get, then that's it. You will get the certificate. Do not attempt second time. If you do that, you are disqualified. Certificate will not be issued. And so if you fail, then only you can appear second attempt in August. Important chapters from Green Book. First 3-4 chapters you should leave because it's more of a theoretical, and then other chapters you should read. Farana, you are already good marriage counselor. You will score good, don't worry. Marriage and child exam is easy. Now coming to psychology counseling. Okay, that's stressful because in this batch there are 3 types of people. Those who, Priya Patil is like, actually sir, I'm completely disoriented, which book I have? Okay. I'm also equally disoriented, don't worry. So in this audience, there are 3 types of books. 3 types of people who got 3 different combo books. I'm thinking where to start. Actually, it would have been very easy for me to give you just the answer paper and tell you, okay, go find the answers and do this, rather than trying to explain, okay, you read this, if you have this book, you read this, if you have this book, then read this, right? Okay. But I'm also going to do some shortcut. Psychology counseling, 6 months. You have 1 book, those who are appearing for Feb exam, right? You might have 2 books. So one is psychology and other is counseling. Now onwards, both the books are integrated and it is more of practical. The earlier book was more of theoretical, right? So abnormal psychology book is same for all the 3 types of people, and the counseling book, either you have white color cover or you have yellow color cover or you have gray color cover, or you have the book, you have chosen to wait for the new book by me. If you have done that, you are very good and lucky, because the exam is going to be easy for this 4th category people who have chosen to wait for the new book. Because once, as Mamta said, once you get this new book, you will finish in 10 days or 5 days. Okay, though it is like big book, around 320 pages, 350 pages, but you can finish in 1 week. And most of your exam will be from that book. You like it already? Wow. So if you have chosen to wait, so there are people who have chosen ki they were aware ki sir's new book is going to come. They have waited since 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, I don't know. Correct. Hetal, I already promised you, I'm going to give you gift. Your name is there. I have already emailed to logistics for sending you the new book. You don't need to, don't worry. Now someone might have abnormal psychology. From that, the chapters which I have sent you initially, 7 chapters, you will read those chapters, symptoms and case studies. Only 2 things. And questions will come from that. Harmit, you can appear Feb exam, don't worry. Exam will be easy, Harmit. Or you switch to child course so that your exam becomes much easier. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention about the child program. Very important announcement. Okay. Sneha, Dr. Sneha, I have emailed you, I have WhatsApp you the mock test now already. So Psych 6, the abnormal psychology book, you will have 7 chapters. Don't read the whole book. Don't read all the chapters. There are 7 chapters which you already selected for you. You will read from there the case studies and symptoms. Okay, you should know where is the answer, which topic, because it's open book exam. It's theory plus MCQs. So MCQs you do not get time to open book, but for theory you will get time to open the book. So how it works is you get an email. In with this there are 2 links. One is theory link and one is MCQ link. So theory link you click, download the paper in your laptop, and okay, I will do it right now. Download the paper in the laptop and start writing it. Okay, and you can take 3 days, 4 days, 5 days to type your answers in your laptop in the same file, Word file. Either you can take it from Google or you can take it from your knowledge which you got from webinars, or you can use the book, open book. Because when you open the book, you are going to search and find the answers. So at least that reading you are doing. And you will not send it as of now. Then you, on the day, whenever you want to appear MCQ exam, you click the link, because that MCQ link will work only one time. The theory link will work multiple times, no problem. And MCQ will work only one time. When you click the MCQ link, your exam starts. First you finish your MCQ exam, and then on the same email where you got the exam link, you reply and attach your theory exam questions, answers. Okay. So when you reply, do not forget to attach the file, because you have to send it before 27th. Right? After that, it is not accepted. So these are the important chapters. If you have a lot of time, or if you have been studying, you can read this. If you do not have time, then sending you this thing. 3 chapters. You like it now? More? Okay, sir. If you do not have time, like now Priya Patel is very happy because she's like, okay, wow, only 3 chapters, sir. Very good. So 3 chapters, if you read, that is also, you will pass. That is a shortcut. Now about the counseling book. If you have white color counseling book, the big, okay, so there are some chapters which you should read for exam. So these are the chapters for big, and the same thing, yeah, okay. So Frenaz is like, my God. Yeah, it's like actually my God, because that book is very big and chapters are also more. So even if you are appearing fellowship final exam, the previous batch people, they will use white big counseling book. Yeah. Right now I'm sharing a mock test. Already done previously with the previous people, but sharing it now again. In this, the date will not match. Don't worry, but the pattern is that. So if you do this mock test in next 10 days, you will score 70 to 80% marks. Okay. If you have white, big counseling book, you will read these chapters. If you have yellow counseling book or gray color small counseling book, you will read all the chapters. It's mentioned in this file. If you read this file, the shortcut is mentioned there to score good. Okay. So I cannot tell, but it's there. And it applies for fellowship as well as Psych 6. If you are if you were like showing patience and you decided, no, sir, I will wait for your book, and you are appearing psychology counseling exam with the new book, then you don't need to read abnormal psychology book. All the questions will come from the new book, which is written by me. Easy. And that book, even if you get next week, you will be able to finish before exam. And you are going to read it again, second time. So 25 MCQs are there. Good questions for fellowship. And remaining are around 10 to 12 are long theory questions. So it doesn't matter what is your length of the answer. It is small or big, doesn't matter. Write in bullet points. It has to be complete or satisfactory answer. Right? Then you will get. Remind me by March or April. You will get me. Yeah, because that batch, the option was not there, Priya. So that time, it was not finalized that my agreement was yet to be done with NHCA that this book is, they have taken it, accepted it. So that's why. So those who got counseling book white or counseling book yellow without giving the option, it means till that time, that agreement was yet to happen. And once my agreement happened, that because I had only written 50% book and first sold it and then started writing the remaining book. So first took the money and then, how the game is played. And then started writing the book actually. So normal people, what they do is like, they take 10 years, 5 years, 1 year to write the book. Then they approach 50 publishers. No one listens to them. Even J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, she had to go with more than 9 publishers who rejected her. Then the 10th or 12th publisher accepted. So then go to normal people, they go to 50 publishers. Then one publisher talks to them and it takes 2 years to review. Then they publish it and you have to pay a lot of money. So I played the other game. First, I took the money, sold the book, convinced that you should take it. And then started writing, or my content writers then got published. So fellowship, those who have fellowship with integrated CBT questions will not be from Dr. Rati's class. The CBT questions will be from your counseling book, the chapters which I have sent. For Dr. Shubhani Mehta, if you follow all the instructions in the mock test file, it will suffice. Shall I send this file to everyone on this thing, broadcast? Actually, Sonal is writing here in front of everyone. Just to say that actually, already yesterday I have talked to sir and I'm going to get, but I want to show to everyone, I'm going to get that book. It's like that. That's Pradna, you will also get. Psych 6 marks will be combined. Yes. So if you fail your MCQ exam, no need to submit your theory exam. Very clear, because you already failed, right? Only if you pass your MCQ exam, then you will submit your theory exam. Yes, Dr. Shubhani, you will get. Just remind me in April month. Savitra, Feb exam, I think marriage you are talking, now. Marriage or child. Mini, what do you want? You WhatsApp me, I will let you. Okay, that's a very good question, Priya. MCU questions will be from. Actually, it looks like what Priya is asking is, sir, can you just cut it short and tell me all the questions directly rather than telling which chapters, all those things? Okay. It is mentioned in the mock test file. Okay. So which chapter, which questions? And I think I do not remember which chapter has more questions, but it seems that counseling book, there are more chapters, right? Uh, in the mock test. What happens, Sunal? Unmute and speak. Okay, Sonal is replying to some WhatsApp like. Okay, Dr. Problem, you are appearing Feb exam. Fine. So I think Dr.
Sorry, sir, you asked me something.
Dr. Pravlin, I think you are going to get, see, if you get the new counseling book, your exam is easy. Everything is from the counseling book there. The clinical psychology and counseling book, it's integrated. It covers psychology as well as counseling, right? So you don't need to read the white book then. You like it, right? So those who have chosen to wait, not only they get the good book, but also they get the easier exam because that exam comes from the single. And for the previous batch students like Priya, Frenas, Richa, and all those, so that option was not there to choose. So if you already got abnormal psychology and counseling book, that option was not there, my dear, that time. What, Bharti? Yeah, Mini is very smart, huh? She's like, sir, can I appear August exam so that it becomes easy and I will appear from the new book? Wow. Okay. Mini, you try to appear with the present Feb exam. And if you do not score good, then we will see for the August exam. Okay. So at least you appear, no? Because so that you get your certificate. Yeah. Okay. Richa has chosen to wait for the new book. Good. You don't need to read abnormal psychology book at all. You will read the new book which covers, the book name is Clinical Psychology Counseling. So it covers psychology, abnormal psychology and counseling part. So life becomes very, very easy. Again, the MCQ and theory both. Yes. Correct. So Dr. Shubhani, now in the mock test file, if you have the white book, the questions are given. For abnormal psychology, all the questions are given almost, right? And for counseling, if you have white book, the questions are given in the mock test file. And if you have the yellow book, the questions are not there in the yellow file because, sorry, in the mock test file, because you are supposed to read the complete counseling book. That is tough actually. Okay, Sujata, no worries. Sujata, you appear Feb exam. Huh? Sujata Venugopal. And if not prepared because of some disturbance, then you can appear August also. No, Dr. Shubhani, you appear Feb. So if you already got the book, so it's not that. Okay, so if you're going to get a new book as a gift, so don't postpone your exam window for that. All colors on front. Yes, Suvidha, very good. So you got the new book. No problem, Binita. Binita, anyways, you are appearing August exam, no? You don't need to wait for this today's session. Now ask any question fast. So Priya has only one question, sir. Tell me the questions fast. Okay, sir, don't tell me questions. Just tell me the answer, sir. Just that's it. And if you don't want to tell, just sir, WhatsApp, please. That's our only question. Only answers, sir. It's like that. Okay. It's on the way now, right? Amulya, your book must be on the way, and anyways, your exam is not from the new book. Your exam will be for child book. Correct. If you have 2 or 3 exams, you can appear 2 3 exams on separate days. No problem, because you get separate email for each exam, right? Correct. So by Monday, still that if your notification says, okay, your tracking book tracking link, it says that pickup not done, then on. And okay. Yes, there are 20 people whose pickup is not done. So by Monday, if you do not get, if you see in your tracking that pickup is not done and you have exam for Feb, then only you will WhatsApp me. Okay, because there are 20 people whose exam is in August or they have the child exam. Because if your child exam, then counseling book is not required urgently. So for them, they will get their book by mid-Feb. Right? There are 20 people whose book is going to get delayed. 15th Feb. I agree, Priya, with you. So you do one thing, on the day of exam, you call me. I will help you. There is no other option. There is no mock test for child exam. Hey, who is this person? 545D 581E. Any question? Yeah, it's so long now. Done. The people have started leaving. Very good. There is no question. Okay. So there are some activities in the new book. Do that. And then we will know what to do with those things. So Shobha, for Psych 6 mock test file, I'm resending again. Okay. All the instructions are there, both MCQ as well as theory. Now, if you have after this again further questions, Shobha, please appear in August. So download this mock test file and all the questions are there. Or if you need to talk to me, you can call me Monday. I will explain. Frenas, you don't worry about exam. You appear. You will score good work. I know. You are very sincere. You will score. Just sent na mock test file just now. I have sent you now. Can someone reshare the mock test file which shared just now? Nivedita, download from the chat now. I'm sending in the chat, not WhatsApp. In the Zoom, I have sent. Correct. Pradnya has sent again. Sonal has sent again. Okay, now everyone is going to like, okay. So there is a flood of mock test file. And then there is going to be one crazy person who will ask, sir, out of this 10 mock test file, which one is important? Okay. So then the only thing I have to do is, okay, Amulya, there is no mock test for you. Thanks for not asking. Because I know Amulya, she's going to call me Monday exactly 11:15 and she will say, sir, actually questions and books, they are not matching. Because my dear, that mock test is for psychology counseling and your course is child, right? She does it not because she does not know, she does it just because she wants to talk. She likes to talk. That is opportunity to talk to me and that's why she's like that. And I also like, okay, fine, no worries. No mock test for child. Thank you. Yes, correct. Which link? Lakshmi Priya, it is speed post for you. You are on border. You are Lakshmi Priya, right? In Ladakh border area. So your military husband, right? Same Lakshmi Priya, because there are three Lakshmi Priyas or three Lakshmis or three Priyas. So I get confused. For you, it is a speed post. Daisy, you call Pallavi. I have told her she will help you. Daisy, आप पल्लवी को कॉल करो, वो आपको हेल्प करेंगी. फेब में एग्जाम देते ना, आपको काम आएगा जॉब के लिए. Okay, I have forgotten to tell about the child wala. I will just tell now, or I will WhatsApp. Ki in child exam you can select. Okay. I will tell on Monday. I don't have stamina to explain. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Anita, you appear. If you are ready, then Feb exam. Ideally for you, Anita, it's August exam.